What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video, we are going to talk about some new hitting tips that I have for you guys in Hitting Tips 5.0. Now, how we're going to talk about this is we're going to talk about where to place your PCI based on the matchup that you have with the pitcher. So specifically, we're going to talk about where you should put it if you're hitting right-handed versus left-handed pitcher, right-handed versus right-handed pitcher, left-handed versus right-handed pitcher, and left-handed versus left-handed pitcher. And to understand where to place it, you need to know how these pitchers are going to attack you. So, if I have a left-handed pitcher and I'm facing a right-handed batter, the places I'm going to attack when I pitch, I'm going to attack right here with the fastball, like up and away. That's definitely going to be a spot that I'm going to attack. I'm also going to attack low and away with changeups. Right down here, low and away. That's where I'm going to attack. And I'm also going to try to take a slider and put it in right down here. That low spot inside. And I might occasionally bust them inside with a high and inside fastball to get the strikeout. The other pitch I might throw is a changeup low and away. If I had a sinker, I might place it here as well, or I might place it on the outside. But the main thing that I'm going to be doing with the left-handed pitcher to a right-handed batter is I'm going to be attacking the outside part of the plate. And that's important to note as to where we're going to put our PCI. So now let's talk about how I would attack left on left if I was pitching. I'm still going to use that four seam, like the same spot, like middle in, to attack on the inside part of the plate. I'm still going to use that slider now down and away, and it's going to have, you know, the fastball is going to have that same tunnel as pretty much that slider low and away, so it's going to look like the same pitch up until the last second. And you don't really want to throw too much down and into lefties, just in general, but I might throw like a changeup right here as well. And I also might throw a like if the slider keeps missing outside a lot, I might just throw the fastball low and away, because that'll freeze them a lot of the time, because they're going to think it's going to go outside for a ball, but it's actually going to just stay on that plane and hit the outside corner for a strike. So that's kind of how I would attack a left-handed hitter with a left-handed pitcher. So let's go ahead and grab Kimbrel here. Right-handed pitcher versus right-handed hitter. It's kind of the same thing. You know, it's kind of the same thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to attack you, or I'm going to attack a hitter, I should say, like right, you know, high and inside. He doesn't have the slider, but it's the same kind of thing. I'll probably put that knuckle curve on the outside. I might put the knuckle curve a little bit below. But I'm really going to be attacking more inside. I'm not going to be throwing too many fastballs across my left shoulder away to a right-handed hitter. I'm more going to pound them on the inside part of the plate and then use low and away, high and in, low and away. And if I have a left-handed hitter with a right-handed pitcher, let's see if I have anybody that has like a pitch set. Kluber might have the pitch set I'm looking for. Left-handed hitter, when I do have the sinker, I'm going to place a sinker a lot of the times, low and away. And I also like to use, if there's a right-handed hitter too, I'd use the cutter up and away. But you guys can see, when I have a right-handed pitcher, I'm mostly attacking the right side of the strike zone from this point of view. When I have a left-handed pitcher, I'm mostly attacking that side. So that goes to, you know, that goes to say about how we want to place our PCI when we're hitting. So if we go right on right versus Junis here, there's two spots that you're basically going to want to put your PCI that I think are the best places to put your PCI. And just ignore the pitching for right now. So you guys can see that the strike zone is divided up into 9 quadrants, basically. You'll have 3 boxes at the top, 3 boxes in the middle, 3 boxes at the bottom. So the best place, in my opinion, to put your PCI, right on right, you never really want to venture too much outside this middle box, Now you can cheat. A good place to, I've talked about in videos before, is to place it right here on the line of those two inside boxes, because that's going to let you to pull the ball pretty well. But really a good spot to place it is just a little bit up until a little bit to the left. I'm going to go ahead and turn on a second controller so that the pitcher can't pitch a whole bunch. Hold on one second. All right, so now that we're into the practice mode, I have both the controllers on. I can kind of show you where you should place your PCI. So we talked about a right-handed pitcher with a left-handed hitter. I told you about the 9 boxes. We have box here, 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 and box here. Now you're mostly going to want to stay in this middle box, and there's 2 spots that you want to place this thing. You kind of want to place it. You want to place it up towards the top part of the middle box. You want to place it up towards the top part of the middle box, and you want to either place it a little bit up to the right in that top middle box, or a little bit up to the left. Not at the intersections, but a little bit up to the right, a little bit up to the left. And since it's a right-handed pitcher, we're gonna want to push it up a little bit to the left, because he's mostly going to want to attack this outside part. He might throw a slider inside. He might try to come with a fastball, but he really should kind of live on this outside part of the plate. So we're gonna push it up and to the left just a little bit on that inside box, just a little bit. Not if anything more towards the center than towards the left, but up and to the left. So now we can take the ball the other way when it's pitched over there. You can still always go a little bit inside if you want to pull the ball. It's still not a bad place to go. Like, if you can definitely go outside, but if you think they're going to be pitching a lot more on the outside, just push it up and to the left just a little bit pre-pitch. It's going to give you a good spot to take the ball the other way. Now let's go and look at a right-handed hitter. We'll sub in Buster Posey here, right on right. Now what I would do is I would definitely, almost 100%, I would never almost move it out to the right versus a right-handed pitcher with a right-handed hitter. I want to move it up and to the left, a little bit high and inside. Nothing dramatic. I'm not talking about here what I'm talking about high and inside. I'm talking about the middle box, just a little bit up and to the left, so that we can take away the inside part, because he's mostly going to try to throw a four-seam in here. He's going to try to throw a slider over here, and he might throw a sinker down here. So that's 2 pitches over here, and 1 pitch, if the slider doesn't break enough, we're going to be able to hit it, or we're going to be able to hit anything in the middle because we're in here. And if we got to cover something with 2 strikes, we're not that far to cover something on the outside part of the plate. So I think that's a really important thing to know of where to put your PCI. And so, versus the left-handed pitcher, like we talked about again, he's mostly going to want to paint. He's going to put that sinker away. So with the right-handed hitter, I might cheat a little bit to the outside, just up and to the right just a little bit. Instead of up and to the end, or up and inside, you can still, opposite hand, you can still go up and inside just a little bit. Like, that's always going to be the safety net, is just up and inside a little bit. But most likely they're going to try to paint the outside. So now you're trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap. That's going to give you a good spot to cheat up and away, or up and away, low and away. It's just like a good place to be thinking to take the ball the other way against the opposite hand. If they just continuously jam you, you can go out here. You can still go here to try to pull the ball, but that's just something to think about. And then obviously if we go with the left-handed hitter, hopefully I have one on my bench. Which we do. Left-handed hitter, I'm going to be definitely trying to take away the inside. I'm not going to be going opposite side. I'm not going to be pushing up into the left here. I'm going to be right about here. Here's middle. Here's this box. If anything, I want to be more to the middle, more like that than I would like over here. But I'll be pushed up just like a little bit up and to the right. I'm trying to take away the inside half, because most people, again, left on left, they're going to try to throw you something about right here. They're going to try to throw you something. They're going to try to throw you something right here. They're going to try to throw you something right here. And they might try to throw something up here. And they might rarely try to throw it over here. Because that's just kind of, those are just like the good pitching spots for them to pitch with. So I hope that this helps you guys out in thinking about where to place your PCI. Let me know if this gives you some good results. I've been practicing this a lot in Conquest. I think Conquest is a really, really good way to practice, especially if you're new to the game, or even if you've been around for the game for a while. I know the difficulty isn't that high, but I really like to use it because I really like to practice with my pitchers, and I really like to get a lot of at-bats with my hitters so I can get their swing timing down. And I don't know, it's just a good way of going about it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick hitting tips video. I hope this helps you guys out. Let me know down in the comments below if it helps you guys out. And thank you guys so much for watching the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.